Breaking news. Final window opening. Dinar and Dong hosters on max alert. Shock claims, rising rates and banking moves. Is this it? Good morning, because what just unfolded overnight is sending shockwaves across the currency community. This isn't just another routine update. This is one of those moments where everything feels like it's starting to line up. And people everywhere are asking the same question. Are we finally entering the moment everyone has been waiting for? Let's slow this down and break it apart carefully, because this is where excitement meets reality. Over the last 24 hours, multiple discussions, live streams, and insider-style conversations have all started pointing in the same direction. Movement is no longer being talked about as someday, it's being framed as anytime. And that shift in language is exactly why attention is exploding right now. A big part of this momentum is being fueled by interpretations and updates connected to voices like Frank26, along with several other well-known commentators. Whether people agree with every detail or not, one thing is undeniable. The focus has shifted to banking readiness. Because here's the core belief spreading fast. If a major currency event ever happens, it won't begin with a public announcement. It will begin quietly, with banks already prepared behind the scenes. And that's exactly where the spotlight is now. Banking system moves, what people are watching across the board. Viewers and analysts are now watching expansion in banking services, foreign currency handling capabilities, growth in private wealth divisions, increased digital banking discussions. Why does this matter? Because large-scale financial changes don't happen randomly. They require infrastructure, they require systems, they require preparation. And many believe that preparation is already happening, just not publicly. Now let's get into the part that's really driving emotions right now. The rate talk, what's being claimed. There are circulating claims that the Iraqi dinar has shown movement in certain trading views, shifting between 133 and 124 levels in a short period. Supporters argue this reflects natural fluctuation, similar to how gold and silver markets move daily. Others believe it could be a sign of deeper internal adjustments. At the same time, the Vietnamese Dong has suddenly taken center stage again, and this is where things get intense. Some voices are now throwing out extremely high potential numbers, even suggesting values that seemed impossible just months ago. Figures being discussed are creating a wave of excitement, and for many holders, a wave of disbelief. The question spreading fast is, what if this turns out bigger than anyone expected? But before jumping to conclusions, this is where discipline becomes critical, because right now there is zero official confirmation of any revaluation or fixed rate, and that's the line people cannot afford to cross. Reality check. What's actually confirmed? Here's what we do know. Iraq continues to show financial activity growth. The Iraqi stock exchange is seeing millions in monthly transactions. Oil markets remain volatile, with Basra crude fluctuating sharply. Discussions around a digital dinar and modern banking system are increasing. These are real developments, but they are not proof of an overnight event. Still, they are enough to keep the conversation alive. Why Iraq is at the center of this story. Supporters of this entire narrative often point to one major argument. Iraq is one of the most resource-rich countries in the world. We're talking about massive oil reserves, billions in foreign currency reserves, growing gold holding, strategic geopolitical positioning, and yet the currency remains at a level many believe does not reflect that wealth. That disconnect is what fuels this entire movement. The timing, why everyone is watching now. Now here's where the pressure builds. Multiple sources are pointing toward a tight timeline window, suggesting that if anything were to happen, it could fall within the next 3 to 5 days, or specifically around April 11th to April 13th. This timing is being linked to political developments inside Iraq, including parliamentary sessions, leadership decisions, government formation progress. Some believe these steps could finally break long-standing delays. But again, this is speculation, not confirmation, and this is exactly where people either stay smart or get pulled into hype. Scam alert. Danger is rising fast whenever excitement spikes like this. Scams follow immediately. And right now reports are increasing of fake exchange offers, paid priority slots, insider access claims, private deals with guaranteed rates. Let's make this absolutely clear. No real bank operates this way. No official system requires upfront payments. If someone is asking for money before anything is announced, it's a scam. Period. The digital shift, a major clue? Another growing part of this story is the discussion around a digital dinar. While details remain unclear, the direction is obvious. Iraq is moving toward a more modern financial system. This includes digital transaction systems, possible stablecoin frameworks, advanced banking infrastructure, and that matters because modern systems are built for efficiency, tracking, and large-scale operations. This could play a role in how any future financial event is handled. Location matters more than people think. Another major discussion point right now is where any exchange would happen. Most believe it would not be evenly distributed across all banks. Instead, focus would likely be on major financial cities, high-capacity banking centers, wealth management branches. Globally, cities like Dubai, London, Hong Kong, Zurich are often mentioned due to their strong international banking systems. Again, not confirmed, but logically consistent. Haben mindset, the real difference maker right now. The community is divided. One side is chasing every rumor, the other side is preparing quietly, and historically, the second group always wins. Because if something real happens, success will not come from excitement. It will come from readiness. That means having documents ready, knowing your banking options, staying calm under pressure, avoiding emotional decisions, and most importantly, watching real-world signals, not social media hype. Final takeaway, this is the moment to be smart. Something is building. That much is clear. The signals are there: financial movement, political activity, digital transformation, increased global attentions. But until something official is announced, nothing is guaranteed. So the smartest move right now is simple. Turks, stay alert. Turks, stay informed. Turks, stay prepared. Turks, stay protected. Because if this truly is the window, those who are ready won't just react. They'll move with confidence.